You and I stood here a couple years ago, and I think the scene was pretty much as it is today, but there is some movement coming here. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with this building?
Well, the city has been working with Farmington Public Schools for about the past 4 years on looking at the opportunity for redevelopment and repurposing of the Maxfield Training Center. During the last number of years, the schools have been doing their due diligence and working to get a free and clear title situation here so they could market the property. And the city has been working with the schools to help them do that. In the meantime, we have been working together in putting together a proposal for the redevelopment of the training center site. And the city actually put together the downtown area plan, which we spoke about earlier when we were on the Fresh Time site. And that plan is specific to a focus with respect to the Maxfield Training Center site, the surrounding properties here in the area, the Community Park, Shiawassee Park site, and the school property, which is the admin building, the bus garage, and the 10-mile school, including the courthouse property. So the downtown area plan is focused on redevelopment of this area, and in particular and specifically, the catalyst to all of that redevelopment is the Maxfield Training Center.
And there have been now 2 rounds of requests for proposals. The second round is still out, as I understand it. Can you tell me a little bit about that process and why there is a second round going on right now?
Sure. The first set of proposal information, that proposal document, went out in November of last year. And there was a 30-day time period for review by interested developer investors and a response period then back to Farmington Public Schools. That date was in middle of December, I think December 16th. And the schools realized 2 proposals in response to the RFP at that time. And over this past winter, the schools and the city have been working together reviewing those 2 proposals. Unfortunately, in the end, neither proposal really worked well with the city's downtown area plan, the focus and the concepts for redevelopment, and also to the interest of the schools with respect to what they were looking for in selling this property. So in light of that, the decision was made to go out with a second round of proposals. So a new RFP just went out in the middle of May, and response to that RFP is due back by June 22nd. And currently we're certainly receiving quite a bit of interest.
And tell me, why is it important for the city and the school district to work together on this property, on the courthouse property, and obviously what we anticipate is going to happen on the school's property with the Maxfield Education Center, the bus garage, in that area?
Well, that's a great question. You know, the schools and the city both serve the greater Farmington area, and they serve both communities as well as Farmington Hills, so the greater Farmington area certainly is in focus when we look at a property like we have behind us here and we look at its redevelopment. So partnering together, cooperating together, collaborating together is most important so that both the schools and the city of Farmington in this case realize the optimum return, not just in the sale of the property, but also putting it back on the tax roll, because as a school site it isn't on the tax roll and hasn't been for a very long time. Of course, the sale of the property of the schools, and then the redevelopment for the city in terms of the use that the city is looking to achieve here, which if you looked at the downtown area plan, has the 6 concepts looking for mixed use, multiple family residential, apartments, townhouses, parking structure, and then of course the adjacent property and its redevelopment, as well as the park property and the admin property as well, and that small piece on Grand River. The park property is owned in large part by Farmington Public Schools, and so they've been part of the planning process. We've reviewed the downtown area plan and the concepts for park enhancement with them. Of course, they own the administration building and the bus garage and the 10-mile school, and the city owns the courthouse, but that whole area is part of the downtown area plan. So cooperating and collaborating together on that redevelopment is very important as well. So we really value our partnership with the schools. We've worked together, quite well and very closely, and we look forward to continuing to do so.